Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 10 in the 2020 series Manufacturer Series on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at Autodrumo de Interlagos for 20 laps, so we're about to be going in to take the Group 3 category to get started. So now I've just barely made a good value support with Mazda because this is how the RX Vision GT3 concept was now added to the game. So this one might have a very good ways to have a livery design will be available to be well selected. So looks like I'm about to be going over to use with my UDRS InSportTech livery for the RXB contest. So this one might have 3 required tires, so this one might have the same thing from the Nations Cup in the same round. So the power is definitely might be going in by 94%. Weight is definitely might be going a little increase at 106%. So this is definitely might be very good ways to see how am I doing my best out there for having a new Group 3 racing machine. It takes learning experience. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Round 10 in the 2020 series Manufacturer Series is about to begin, so I hope everybody is about to get ready to take 20 laps in Interlagos circuit. This will be the best moment. IS Logic takes on first place in the McLaren 650S GT3, and here's 00 Edge in second place in the Porsche 911 RSR, and here's the third place driver, Mitch Robert 79 in the Nissan GT3 GTR race car. And looks like here's Colombi takes on 4th place in the Honda Genesis. And here's RPQ36 in the Porsche 911 RSR in 5th place. PSRT_Armento is now going in to have the Porsche 911 RSR. And here's Resort Crabs in 7th place, same car in a different livery color. And here's Rev_Dimolik in 8th place in the BMW M6 Walkenhorst GT3. And here's Motor Keno 5 in 9th place in the pink Porsche 911 RSR for the 2018 24 Hours of Le Mans. Osprey takes 10th place in the Lexus RCF GT3 2017. And here's Mac Moore 9501 takes on the GR Super Racing Concept. And here's myself in 12th place in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 Concept. These Nuts R2 GR8 is now taking on 13th place in the Alfa Romeo. Ribs Berger takes 14th place in the Honda NSX Group 3. And here's Reaper 37XR in the Subaru WRX Group 3. X-Burst and Gamer XX is now taking 16th place in the Audi R8. And here's Old Dude of the West in 17th place in the Mazda Adanza Group 3. Element _2001 takes 18th place in the Nissan GTR GT3. Mita Sebastian is now taking 19th place in the Porsche 911 RSR. So I hope this is going to be doing great out there for having an RX Vision GT3 concept for myself. We'll be taking the first time in the Manufacturer Series. Well, maybe this might have to do for a little bit more time later on by having a little round 9 rematch in the Nations Cup. So let's go over to take that rolling start to begin. I bet this is going to be having a lot of good endurance race out there, viewers. 3 seconds on the clock until we're about to go over for having a green light for go. So we are underway for having the 10th round in the Manufacturer Series. So let's do our best out there, viewers. This will be having a nice, good, clean race. Looks like we got one driver to be forced losing control and got hit by the barrier. And looks like this is definitely might be having a few drivers will be going in after taking turn 1. Just gonna make sure to keep it concentrated. And looks like here Macmore 9501 took the penalty by 0.5 seconds at the start. Gonna make sure he needs to keep itself well under control. This is going to be the only first race for myself to have a good support in Mazda. Oh, looks like there it goes, folks. Looks like 00 Hedge just barely lost control in the blind corner. I cannot believe it. This is definitely might be have a Porsche to be loosened by control of the grip. So now everybody is still going on to keep it up by having a good limit out there. Just going to take the double hairpins. Will be coming in. Just keep it nice and slow. I hope this is definitely might be doing great out there. Very good corner turn. So this one might have full cars will be going in because everything is going to get a little bit packed in here. Just make sure stay on the good line of the direction to be staying on for having a good maintain. So here comes the last turn. Just going to have to pull the brakes. It looks like this one might have Toyota is now going in to take 8th place, followed by Lexus is now taking 9th place. But this is going to have to take a good upper hand out there for Mazda. Gonna have to try and stay strong to have that slipstream. There you go. Just gonna have to make it one better way to reach up at the end of the first lap. Now going forward to take the second lap, but this is gonna have to take for only a full way by only 2. Just gonna have to keep it careful at the first turn, and it looks like Red Berger is now going in to take 10th place in the Honda NSX Group 3. Looks like this is gonna have to take a little bit more catching up to do. I hope I could probably have to drive fast whenever it takes. It takes plenty more practice before joining in session for having a nice competition race. It looks like we have RBQ36 is now taking the off track by the blind corner, so it looks like he's coming right back in and drop down onto a different position to be in 10th place. It looks like this is going to be having a 0.5 second penalty to be detected. That was definitely might be having a ignoring track limits. Try to be very exercise caution by taking a double hairpin, and oh man, looks like this is definitely might be so close for RBQ36. Looks like old dude up the west is now going in to take 9th place. A Mazda Intensa is about to be kicking in to take the action. So this will might have a little double trouble for Porsche. This is definitely might be having a 2 Mazda race car by the difference. Gonna have to pull the brake once again. Make that good proper left turn. Gonna have to squeeze tight in and just go on the opening to use the left position. Gonna have to take that good apex, folks. This is definitely might be doing good out there for 2 Mazdas for having a good competition race. But this will might have myself for the first time. Going forward to take the dirt lap, but things are about to get a little bit more tougher it gets. Oh boy, it looks like this is going to be having a little contact out there. Old dude of the west is almost had that lock in control. Try not to make a little bit more tray paint out there. Just going to have to keep going until one opponent will be going right in by having a good overtake. Take that short straight and make that blind corner. Gonna have to take that left position to go right in by having the apex. There you go. Looks like I'm gonna have to stay on the line with old dude of the west in the Mazda Intensa. So that was a very good racing cooperation for the car friend for having a good time for this race. Coming right back onto the double hairpin, but this is going to have to take a little bit more grueling struggle out there. I hope several Porsche drivers might need a way to get passed on to some several opponents. So it looks like Red Berger is now going to have to take a little bit more struggle on the pace to catch up on to the 6th place driver in the Honda NSX. Make that last corner. I hope this is definitely might be a very good mid-engine layout to be stay right in. Now, by the sound of the rotary engine sound has definitely might be a very good action to keep it going to see how it turns out. But this is definitely might be having the second time for the manufacturer series in a different racing category. But I hope I could probably have to do a lot of more practice skills to be yet to go after the race is over. Just gonna have to take that first turn, going right steep down to the hill. Gonna have to make a good focus on old dude of the west in the Mazda Intensa Group 3. But this is definitely might be a very good suitable cooperation for the RX Vision GT3 concept. But this is definitely might be having that low handling, will be doing perfectly great. So according to the fastest lap time for Mitch Roberts 75, so it looks like he's now in the lead for only 1 minute and 32.425 seconds. He did a pretty good job out there since the for only a few more laps to go, for only a better driver who probably had to take the first one will be going in for having a regular fastest lap. Make that better turn to go on the right. I hope 2 Mazdas is about to be going in for having a good teamwork opportunity. Just gonna have to make sure that the tires is definitely might be well stable balance. Make that left turn. Go right up ahead. And stay on to the line of good position to see every racer whenever they have to take their limits. So now we're about to be going in to take the 5th lap. Only 15 more to go, so this might lead up at the end of the first wave. Now entering wave number 2, but this is going to have to take a little bit more further upon grip position. It's going to have to take a little bit more skill yet to go. Gonna have to keep going. Gonna have to try my best out there. So it looks like this is going to have to go over to check to see how the top 3 drivers is doing. So it looks like this is definitely might be good to see how the 2nd and 3rd place driver is now going to have to take a good heated battle, while Mitch Roper 75 takes the best upper hand. Resort Crabs is now going to have to be in 2nd place. I hope this is going to be having Rev_Demolik is about to be going in. These 2 are always going to be having the best running time out there since the race began for only the 1st lap. But this is going to have to take a lot of good reliable skills whenever they have to take. Just going to have that corner will be going in for having a nice opportunity on the left. Make that final turn. Go straight right in onto the curves, and this is definitely might be having the best straight run. Mitch Roper 75 just barely took the lead, and this is going to have to take lap number 6. We'll proceed forward. I hope this is going to have to take a little bit more endurance racing skills will be coming in yet to go. Gonna have to pull the brake. Nice and easy, and this is gonna have to take a little bit more distance close in for the Honda NSX. It looks like Old Dude of the West is about to be going in for taking the ongoing straight to catch up onto Ravsberger in 7th place. I hope he can do it. This is definitely what we've been waiting for. Just gonna have to get a little bit more closing in onto that distance to lock in. Gonna make that good slipstream. Okay, looks like this is gonna get a little bit late braking. Coming right back onto the double hairpin. Alright, so looks like this is going to get a little bit more better out there to see how Monza Intensa is about to be closing in to the Honda NSX. And oh man, looks like, oh man, I cannot believe it. Old Dude of the West almost had that good grip out there, folks. Looks like he's still in one piece, so I can probably have to take the good position to go right in. This time, I'm about to catch up to a Honda NSX to be in a different position. But this one might have for only 1.3 seconds up ahead in the gap distance. We'll have to keep closing in. But that was so close out there for Old Dude of the West. So now he's in 9th place, but he's still okay. But this is definitely might be having that tire will be changed up by going into the pits. Just gonna have to stay on him. Just gonna have to use the apex, and this is gonna have to take for only a better position to be moved on in 8th place. So it looks like this is going to be having some few drivers will be going in by taking the blind corner. So it looks like Resort Crabs is going to have to take a little bit more time pressure to see how he can do it, because he's been overtaken by Rev_Demolik in 2nd place. I bet this is going to have to take for only best side-by-side cornering whenever he has to take after taking the blind corner. Go straight back onto the hairpin by the double. I hope this is definitely might be doing good to see it. Just stay on with Ravsberger in the Honda NSX is now going to have to keep going for the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. So it looks like MM Columbi in the Honda Genesis is now in 6th place. So this is definitely might be having a better driver to be moved on in 5th place. He can probably have to take his best effort out there whenever he has to bring Hyundai to be in the top 3 finish. Gonna have to keep going forward by taking the final turn. Stay on the line of sight is gonna have to take a lot of good precision speed out there, folks. For me, for the RX Vision GT3 concept, this is definitely might be having a good rushing challenge to reach up to a Honda NSX Group 3 car. This is gonna have to take a little bit more concentration whenever you're gonna have to take that next turn. Going right in onto the first corner. Keep it well balanced to have a good mobility. Very good and excellent. Moving on to 7th place, and this one might have for only a few drivers will be getting a little bit close in. So I hope this is definitely might be doing good for Mitch Roberts 75. He did a pretty good job out there for having a new set of a lap time for only 1 minute and 32.68 seconds. How awesome he can do it, because he's still on the upper hand tire roll, folks. This will might have his best effort out there whenever he has to take the chance to win, but he's still got enough gap distance behind. But this will might have another 2nd place driver will be going in to take the rightful place. So this is going to have to take for only Resort Crabs. We'll have to keep going. But this is going to be having the main rivalry for Rev_Demolik, because this is going to have to take for only a few top 2 drivers in 2nd and 3rd place is about to be going right in. Looks like I have company from behind, folks. PSRT_Armento is about to be passing my current position in 7th place. But this is going to have to take for only 2 drivers while coming into the pit. Now I'm going in to take 5th place. We'll proceed forward. Now lap number 9 is on the way, but this will might have the recommendable to be going enter the pits before taking the 10th lap. Fuel is almost passed by 50% remaining. I hope this will might have to do a very great time out there. And here comes the yellow flag signal. This is definitely not good. Okay, looks like this is definitely might be half Diesna's R2 GR8 has now dropped down onto 7th place. Just gonna have to stay focused and take that double hairpin. Wow, looks like that was very good. Stay on the low speed cornering. Alright, that's the ticket. I hope this is definitely might be doing good out there. Looks like Ravesburger is now in 3rd place in the Honda NSX. But this is going to be having Rev Demolik is now going to be in 2nd place. And looks like Mick Roberts 75 is now in the pits. I hope he can probably have to take enough gap distance whenever he's going to have to change up different tires. So I hope he can probably have to going in by having a best 2 choice whenever you like to select and choose. Gonna have to take a little bit more early time by having a good line of direction in the tarmac. I hope this one might have different racing outfits for my crew. But this is gonna be a fine blue for a Mazda RX Vision is about to be taken the first time by going into the pits. Perfect stop duration time by over 10 seconds. But this will might have a perfect decimal for only a pit strategy to be well focused and quick. Gotta make sure if I could probably have to be in 11th place. Just gonna have to keep a good eye on the drivers whenever they have to keep going forward. Alright, looks like 10 more to go. We're in lap number 10, viewers. This race always takes 15 minutes around the clock. Alright, so it looks like this is going to have to take for only 3 more skills left to go by taking the Racing Medium compound tires, but the handling is still going in by having the same method when using the Racing Soft compound tires. And here comes Colombi in 10th place, so it looks like he's about to be going in to catch up onto Reaper 37 XR. But that will might have a Mercedes-Benz is about to be going right in, so looks like this is definitely might be giving a little bit further distance to be seen here. But it's only just a Subaru. But I guess Reaper 37XR could probably have to do his best out there for the car maker brand Subaru will be able to keep it up. Now, only 2 drivers are now in the pit, so this is going to be having a different compound tires to change up on it. Moving on to 11 lap, only 9 more to go. I hope this is going to have to take only a few more speed left to go before several drivers will be coming out to the pit. Just going to have to stay strong, and now looks like I'm currently dropped on to 8th place. So looks like 0 Edge is now going to be on the best position whenever he's going to need to catch up on it. The Porsche 911 RSR will be doing the best reliable racing skills will be do perfectly on the Interlagos circuits. So now I can see several drivers will be coming in, where Colombi in 6th place in the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 is about to be taking on that double hairpin. Gotta make sure to keep it nice and slow and have a little bit patient concentration. I hope he can do it. So now he's in 5th place. So that one might bring Rev_Demolic to be put down in 6th place. I hope he can do it, folks. Colombi in the Hyundai Genesis could probably do his best moment. But that was so close. He can barely have that best chance to be in the top 5 position. So looks like Old Dude of the West is now in 3rd place, followed by PSRT_Armento is now in 2nd place. So I hope this is going to be having some few drivers will be going in by 2. This will might have to change different position will be coming in. Lap number 12. 8 more to go, and this is going to have to do a little bit more better out there for having some fine skills to see how everybody is doing. Gonna have to keep a good eye on the top 5 drivers. This is different. You might be having the best seat in the house. Hold on, I guess this is different. You might be having a little bit more company. And there's these nuts R2 GR8 in the Alfa Romeo 4C. So it looks like he's going in to take the upper hand position. So now he's moved on in 6th place, viewers. Me and my RX Vision GT3 Concept Mazda is about to be taking right back onto the double hairpin to catch up to the Alfa Romeo. A rotary race car could probably do the best limits to catch up to a mid-engine Italian race car. I hope this is going to have to take for only inside turns. We'll be doing some fine cornering speed with a nice, better future aerodynamics. We'll be taking the best opportunity. Make that final turn. The Alfa Romeo is about to be coming in to catch up onto Hyundai. Make a good curve left by the speed. I hope I can probably catch up. Press forward to take the 13th lap. It looks like this is going to be having the rush out there for these nuts R2 GR8 to catch up onto Hyundai Genesis in 5th place on Colombi. Gonna have to stay strong out there. I hope Colombi could probably have to do his best whenever he's gonna be ready to defend. Keep it low, handling key, and have that blind corner near towards the apex. It looks like here comes Resort Crabs in 8th place. He's about to be coming in to pass my current position, folks. I hope I can probably have to stay well guarded in 7th place. Gonna have to use the double hairpin. This will might buy some time. Make that right turn by the corner. So this will might have to keep it well hold for only 1.4 seconds behind. Looks like Resort Craft is about to be pushing himself in. This is different. He might be having his best opportunity whenever he's going to need to catch up to the opponents. So I hope I'm not giving up without having the best suitable rush. Moving on to the 14th lap, and this is going to have to do a little bit more better. 6 more to go. I hope this race might need to take one more pit stop to go. Gotta make sure to choose any racing compound tires will be going in by taking the direction. But it's always going to make sure to check the race details before we begin. Otherwise, you'll end up having a 1-minute penalty will be dropped down to a different position down below. Almost there. Looks like Diesnut R2 GR8 is now going up ahead. Just gonna need to decrease a little bit more gap distance. So looks like Columbia is about to be going in to take that well-guarded defense, and oh man, looks like he almost had that chance. That one might bring Diesnut's R2 GR8, and the Alfa Romeo 4C is now going in to take 5th place. Honda Genesis is in 6th place, viewers. Looks like he's about to be dropped down onto 6th whenever he's going to need the chance to get back onto the top 5 position. But that was so close out there for Columbia in 6th place. But this is definitely might be doing a little bit more better for Hyundai. Just try and do your best out there, because challenging opponents will be doing a lot of risk opportunity out there to face any different car brands. So looks like this is definitely might be having Old Dude of the West is now going to be having that penalty to be well affected. So looks like he's coming into the pits. This is definitely might be pressed on to take the 15th lap. 5 more to go, folks. This race will be over soon until whenever it's going to be reached up by 30 minutes in total time. Gonna have to keep going in, and half that pace will increase for the RX Vision GT3 concept. And looks like Mitch Roberts 75 is still going in the lead. I bet he can probably do his best out there, because having his best motivation of his own racing skills will be doing the best ways to go on. But this is going to be having a little bit more patient time until several opponents will be catching up to him. But this is going to be having that total gap distance when he's in 1st place. 24 seconds up ahead when I'm in 6th place. So that was pretty good, remarkable out there for only one racer who has that best skills of the advantage. Will be trying to let the opponents to challenge themselves to catch up to him. So luckily, this is definitely might be having Reaper 37XR in the Subaru WRX Group 3. 1 minute and 31.919 seconds. Now that was pretty good, excellent rush out there whenever he's going to need to take the chance. Always try to do your best by having a good time trial during the competition race, folks. It's all about taking the time trial competition whenever you're going to have to focus on the ghost car, whenever you're going to need to take a good pass to do the overtake. So now coming in onto the 16th lap, 4 more to go. I bet this is going to have to take for only 1 pit stop to go. Gotta make sure to do the right thing in case I have to avoid a 1-minute penalty. We'll be doing the best parts. Make that flying corner to make the left turn. Keep it nice and slow and don't get a little bit off the apex. That was the 0.5 second penalty to be in the hot zone. Gonna have to keep going right. Heading back onto the double hairpin. Almost there, just gonna have to stay well maintained on the good balance position. Don't lose the grip. Mitch Roberts 75 is now pressing on to take the 17th lap. Only 3 more to go until he wins. But this is gonna be having the 2nd and 3rd place driver, Rev_Debelnik and PSRT Armento is about to be going in to take the one epic distance rush. PSRT_Armento is now taking 1 more pit stop remaining. So I hope this is going to be having different compound tires whenever you like to choose. So I'm about to go right in, and this time, this will be no refuel to be needed as well. Okay, only less Lear could be good enough. Now I'm in the 17th lap, so I hope everybody is going to have to keep going in by having a good time out there for having a good battle. But this is going to have to take for only 8th place. We'll be pressed on. Gonna have to make it for having a good auto drive. We'll be coming out in the pits, and it looks like I've been dropped down in 9th place by RPQ36 in the Porsche 911 RSR. Now that's the perfect objective for the RX Vision GT3 concept. Having the best chance will be see a race car. That will be doing the best ways. We'll have a good slipstream to catch up to the rest. Just gonna have to keep going on the right. Take that double hairpin by the turn. Keep it nice and slow. Gonna have to stay strong out there. This race was all about having the usual ways of Group 3 category, including the newest car. Could probably take plenty of practice. Will perform a good experience. Now coming in to take the 18th lap. I bet this is going to be having 2 more to go. This race will be finished soon, so it's going to keep in track for only 3 minutes at a time. Just going to go slope down at the first turn. Just going to keep going straight and have a good racing car compound tires to be give it a little bit more extended time to be well endure. Go right in onto the flying corner. Try to make that good perfect turn by stepping the apex on the outside. This is going to get a little bit more good out there. It looks like RPQ36 in the Porsche 911 RSR is now going in to catch up onto the Hyundai Genesis Group 3 in 7th place on Columbia. So I hope he can probably have to go again for taking the one good defense. Gonna have to stay strong out there, Columbia. You can do it. You can probably deal with the Porsche 911 RSR coming in from behind. So I'll be able to look forward to take a good look at a nice view distance. Just stay strong on the handling. Everything's doing okay. Now, looks like this is going to be having the 19th lap out there, folks. And here comes Deep Nuts R2 GR8 is in the Alfa Romeo Group 3. Is definitely going on to have the 3rd place position. I hope Alfa Romeo 4C in the 3rd place is about to be going in to take the nice 3rd place finish. So, looks like he's about to be catching up onto Rev_Demolick for only a few gap distance yet to go. So now this is definitely might be having the perfect time to see how everybody did their best out there. For only 1 minute before taking the 30-minute total time. So this is going to be having the best time. We'll proceed to take the final lap. I hope Mitch Roper 75 will win in no time. Looks like this is going to be having Columbia for having that 0.5 second penalty detected. So it looks like I got him on site. So this will might leads up for only 1 more lap. We'll be forced to proceed to slow down by crossing the penalty line to decelerate. And this will might bring 1 more pit stop for Mitch Roberts 75. So I hope he can do it. This could be his final lap, folks. So this will be having his trademark finish whenever he's going to be reached up to the podium. I hope Rev_Demolick could probably have to keep going in onto 2nd place, and that's the ticket. Rev_Demolick has finally made it in 1st place for only a few gap distance to go for only a single few laps. But I hope this is definitely might be taking in for only 1 last battle. This is going to be a now or never. It's Rev_Demolick versus Mitch Roberts 75. I hope this is going to be doing great to see how the spectators are coming along nicely. I bet 2 drivers could probably do their best whenever they get out to reach up onto the finish line. We come this far for only 30 minutes of the time, folks. This race is going to be very challengeable. whenever we had to test our skills for only a new car brand, same cars will be doing usual for the current season. But this is different. You might be having some fine braking points by each corner in the Interlagos. And here comes Reaper 37XR in the Subaru WRX Group 3. This is definitely might be the time to keep it well guarded defend for the RX Vision GT3 concept. Gonna make that right turn, we'll go slide it in. Take that last double hairpin, we'll be going into the inside. I hope this is gonna be good. The final stretch is about to get way up ahead to see it, and it looks like Mitch Roberts 75 is about to take home the podium. He can do it, folks. He has successfully made his best win in the 10th round in the 2020 Series Manufacturer Series. Mitch Roberts 75 have won the race. Now that was pretty good, awesome, and pretty good endurance race out there, folks. A pretty good, awesome time in Interlagos for only 31 minutes at the total time. But that will lead up for only several drivers will be coming in to take the finish line. Will be going in for having a different position. Gonna have to do your best before the time runs out. But what a most excited endurance race ever of all time. But heads up, looks like D-Nuts R2 GRH just barely took 1 minute penalty, and this one might have 3 drivers to be marked on the red. I bet this is definitely might be doing the best. Just use all 3 tires at once, not using 2. But this is definitely might be getting a little bit caught in the red line. But anyway, this race was very challengeable for having a good endurance race. But looks like we have a first place driver for Mitch Roberts 75. His Nissan GTR GT3 is taking his best win to be in the podium for having a first place finish. So luckily I just barely got a clean race for having a good time for only a single star received. That was okay for having a 9th place finish for the RX Vision GT3 concept for having a good value time for Mazda. Alright, this is going to be having some few earning summaries, and once again, mileage points to be well earned to be maximized. But this is definitely might be pretty good, awesome for today's Group 3 category in the Manufacturer Series. So looks like Rev_Demolick in the BMW M6 GT3 Rockin' Horse 2016, followed by PSRT_Armento in the Porsche 911 RSR. So this is definitely might be doing great to see how the 2nd and 3rd place driver will be battling out to keep it up on it. But this time, I'm about to go over to congratulations to Mitch Roberts 75 for the win. How remarkable to see how he can do his best out there with his Nissan GTR. Will be going right back into the rocks, and this is definitely might be doing great to see how he can do it. We are finally finishing the first stage of the Manufacturer Series in the 2020 series. It looks like we're about to be moving on to take the 2nd stage by having round 11 will be coming up, for the next race is going to be at Brands Hatch Grand Prix for having the 2nd part of the Group 3 category. The competition will continue for UDRS in Sport Tech by having the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. Alright folks, I hope you're really enjoying watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 series Manufacturer Series on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.